Yo, this is Primat TV. We're hanging out with DJ Logic, the DJ of Smif-n-Wessun. What's going on?
Everything good, man. We out here in Munich, you know what I mean? Smif-n-Wessun, Inspector Deck, Rod Digger, DJ Premier, you know what I mean? So we just come out here and show some love.
Yo, the show was called Rockin' with the Best. So you felt like rocking with the best?
Yes. Premier? Come on, man. That's hip hop right there.
What's the first premiere record you ever bought?
Manifest.
These are the words that are manifest.
That was like early 90? I want to say 90 or maybe 90, 92.
91,
Yeah.
92? I don't know.
Wow. That was the first record, premier Gangstar record I brought.
Was that your start into hip hop, or did you start digging this stuff before? I don't know. How old are you?
I ain't gonna tell my age, but nah, that was the first Guru record I brought. But I was buying records since way back. You know what I mean? So let's put it like this: I was buying records from the '70s, late '70s. Put it like that.
From the 70s.
Late '70s.
So you was digging all the funk and all that soul stuff, like Motown records.
Yeah.
They had like the Funk Brothers, who were like, it was a bad game because they like got like $5 a day
Yeah.
for playing all the great stuff. That's what you bought?
Yeah, yes sir. See, records back then vinyls. They ain't cost that much money. You know, what I mean, you probably pay like what, $1 or $2 or $3 for a vinyl. But now, as the '80s came along and the '90s came along, 12-inch singles was costing at least like $10 for a 12-inch single. You know what I mean? So, and now they got this Serato and digital stuff and you could download shit from the internet. They don't make vinyls like they used to. So
So how you feel about that? Like I started like buying records when I was 12. My first record was like Chief Rocker and Flavor Unit MCs roll with the flavor. So I'm into that vinyl stuff. How do y'all feel about all the digital DJ stuff, like where you can download shit illegally or legally and just put it on your like PC or Mac? How do you feel about that?
me personally, I'm still a vinyl head, even though I use Serato, but I kept all my records. I got files for days. You know what I mean? And
Just a little question between how many records you got.
over over 5,000. Yeah, over 5,000 records, original records. That you can't even find no more. Not unless you really dig deep, really dig and go record shopping. You know what I mean? But I got at least over 5,000, might be even more. You know, so
So you only buying records in stores, or you like I did? I'm a '93 guy. I got like all the original Smif-n-Wessun records. I got them in the store, like The Shining on all the singles, and it's all about the cash. It's like the record nobody got. I got it twice. Do you only buy records in store, or do you dig eBay where you can get like records for like $3 or even less?
what I do, I go to the store. Like every time I go out, travel the country or around the country, I go to different countries and I go to different record stores. And when you travel to different countries, they still got record store. Like Japan, they still got record store. They still sell vinyls. So every chance I get, I go record shopping. Cause there ain't no record stores in New York back home. Only record store they got now in New York is Rock and Soul. That's it. There's no more Fat Beats. Fat Beats is gone.
Why?
I don't know.
It's just like you die because of like the scene going on. Like certain records is no more like relevant because everybody downloading shit for free.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Everybody's downloading on it. Everybody's downloading off the internet, or everybody's getting records from their friends, getting and borrowing records from their friend, downloading like that. So and record wasn't sung like they used to. You know what I mean? Because everybody's downloading.
Yeah. Do you think this kind of fucked up?
Yeah, it is. In a way, it's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Because if you're a real DJ, if you're really into it, you want the feel of the vinyl. You know what I mean? You want that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Is-
with vinyls, see with vinyls, you get vocals, you get the main vocals, you get the instrument, you get the acapellas, you get the dubs. You know what I mean? All kind of versions. And on the flip side of vinyl, you got a different song. You know what I mean? So and they don't do that on when you downloading.
And it's like you feel like I do, like when I'll be digging for records in stores, I go there and if it's new records, I buy them and then I go home and I open them up and then I just breathe in the smell and then take them out. It's the same with you.
Yeah. I do the same thing. You know, that's to get that feel of it. You know what I mean? That feel from back in the days when you used to buy records back in the days. You used to love to open a record up and
Just right there.
you take the record and you just
You're right.
you know what I mean. You take the vinyl out. You be like, oh, plastic. Sometimes they had the white paper. You know what I mean? That's it, man.
And another cool thing is like when you get CDs, it's just a small cover. But when you get vinyl, you get the big cover, and sometimes you even can open them up and look at the whole stuff. Like they get like things going on right there. You love that?
As far as the CDs, I don't know, man.
The vinyl.
The vinyls, man. It's all about the vinyls, man. That's what it's all about. Buying records, man. I still buy records till this day, man. If I can, if there's a record store anywhere in New York besides Rock and Soul, you know what I mean, I'll go check. Sometimes they got little stores on the side, maybe like little side stores like moms and pop stores. They still got some of that. I will go in there and see if they dig in and buy records. You know, because remember back in the day it was B Street. They had B Street. They have B Street. It was it was another record store before B Street. I forgot the name of the store. Oh man, wow. It was right in it was right in the city. I forgot the name of the record store, but these record stores, man, like they used to have so much original stuff, man. You like, oh man. Cats from all over the world to come to New York to go to B Street and buy records.
Yeah, I know the thing. Why did you start DJing?
I started DJing, man. I love music, man. You know what I mean? Like when I started DJing, I used to watch the other DJs cats before me. That's back in the days of going to parks, and just watch them play records, going back and forth with the same record. You know what I mean? Keeping it on that same note, just going back and forth. Like, wow, I gotta get me some turntables, man. I gotta get me some turntables. So what I did, my first set of turntables, I brought myself. I had summer youth job, and instead of me buying like go buy clothes and stuff like that, I saved my money up. I save up enough money to get my set of 1,200 turntables.
The only turntables in the world for me because they like solid, they made of steel and they weigh like 12 kilos. Was that what you would you ever want to like scratch on Vestax turntables?
Techniques. Vestax is cool too. You know,
They got cool mixes, but the turntables.
I don't know. Ain't nothing like it's all about the Technique 1200s, man. Vestax is cool. They make, like you said, they make good mixers. But as far as the turntable is concerned, I don't know. I mean, some DJs like it. Some DJs don't. Me personally, I don't use the Vestax. No disrespect, but I don't use the Vestax. Give me some Technique 1200s and I'm good.
It's just like Smif-n-Wessun steel versus plastic, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Right here, right here, right here. Mr. Nash on the ones and twos. Yeah, keep it rocking now. Smif-n-Wessun, keep it rocking now.
Did you ever think you've like before becoming a DJ or in between? Did you ever think you've like becoming a rapper?
Oh no, that wasn't me. Rapping, I was all in. Just I was into music, man. I was into music. Like still, and all of us, all the whole boot camp clique, everybody, we all grew up together. It wasn't just everybody got together. We all grew up in the same neighborhood. Everybody went to the same school. You know what I mean? Brooklyn. It was Brooklyn. You had Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, East New York, Flatbush, all parts of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? But before everybody, like the whole campus family. Like when I say family, family, like really family.
Um, do you produce? Do you make beats on your own?
No, not yet.
What's
Me,
what?
what I do, I play in a lot of clubs. I do a lot of mixtapes. You know what I mean? And if beats, as far as beats go, I don't make beats. I would love to start making beats, but making beats is it's easy because when you DJing, that's like making beats. You know what I mean? It's easy, but you gotta really be into that. You know what I mean? Before I was making beats.
So, Logic, what's your favorite producer or like the top three producers in your heart that you feel?
Wow. Um, Premier is one of them. Premier's. P Rock. Um, wow, it's a lot of cats out there that make good music, man. Um, Premier, Pete Rock, Beat Minus, Beat Minus. It's a handful. It's a lot of them out there, man. But I don't got no favorites, man. I just like good music, man. If it's good, I'ma rock with it.
But it's cool because those three you mentioned is like the guys who were working with you. Like Beat Miners did the first album, The Shining, which is still one of the greatest, still shining. Premiere did the like D&D All-Star stuff, which there was like Tekken C was shining on, and the new album Monumental is produced by Pete Rock. How you feel about that?
That's I feel like that's the shining all over again. You know what I mean? Monumental, man, because whoever thought Pete Rock and Smif-n-Wessun would do an album together.
We was talking about that before. When we was like, it's the Monumental shining, or was the shining like Monumental number 2 or something like that? You feel the same way, huh?
Yeah. I'm real excited for that. I'm real excited about that album coming out, man. It's like a dream a dream come true, man. Cause like I said, Pete Rock got beats, man. He just ain't give Smif-n-Wessun any beat. He sat down. They all sat down. They worked together. You know what I mean? And came up with that beautiful project, man. It's amazing. He really worked. They really sat down together and worked. It wasn't like, oh, here go a beat. That's it. No, they really in the studio closed the door, talk. This is what we're gonna do. And Pete Rock is rhyming on the album.
I heard like on at least 3 tracks, or he did like some choruses and stuff like that.
Pete Rock, yeah, he rhyming on. I think Pete Rock rhyming on maybe three, 1 or 2 tracks. I'm not sure, but it's a classic, man. Album June 28th, Monumental. June 14th, Random Acts, Sean Price, Guilty Simpson, and Black Milk. You know what I mean? Then you got the Black Rob album coming out in July. Then you got the Buckshot Knife Wonder album coming out. So Duck Down got a couple of things coming out. You know what I mean? So and I'm trying to do another Rap Center mixed CD and put it out on Duck Down. Cause I used to do the Duck Down mixtape, boot camp mixtapes. I put out volumes 1, 2, and 3. Then I put out a Rap Center mixtape. I'm trying to work on another one. You know what I mean? So
that's cool. Big up to Duck Down. Big up to DJ Logic. There was Primat City TV. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
all love here, baby.
Rocking with the best.
Yo, what up, man? It's the Dark Knight. You know what I mean? DJ Logic. And right now you're rocking with Primat City TV. You heard? Keep it locked.